Всем привет, с вами Ведьмак, он продолжает проходить тест. Да, игру родительский запах. Мы остановились с вами, да, игра загружается, мы остановились с вами на Филадельфии. Так, кстати, игра очень-очень большая. Что-то чуть ли не уверен был, надо ее проходить, но я постараюсь быстрее пройти. Да. Что сказать, да интересная игра, особенно музыка классная. Игра уже в феврале прошлого года, но только сейчас я начал проходить. Вид, я просто... классная игра. Так, ну что, где у нас? My heels into the ground, 'cause when that very man come for to tally up my worth, I won't leave much behind to drag me down.
He leans against a fence and turns to face you as you pass him by. At his back is a bag full of birdseed. He assures
they look extinct to you?
You're not sure those dull gray pigeons look anything like the pictures you've seen of passenger pigeons, though you can't help thinking they stare at you a little too intently.
Say, you like birds? They're lovely creatures. Guileless, really. Hunted damn near to extinction, weren't you?
He strokes one of his birds under the chin. You think you see drips of blood flecking the creature's dirty gray head. You sense it's about time you start moving on.
You be kind to the little birds now, you hear?
You hurry along the road.
Well, I'm gonna cast my stones o'er the waters of this land, and by I'll see them far and long. 'Cause when the night come down for to take me hand in hand, this will be my tale, my vagrant song. This will be a tale, my vagrant song.
Stranger, it's good to see you again. You know, I'm gonna see this whole world one day. But for now, I just got my sights set on seeing all 48 of the great U.S. I already seen 10 whole states. That's better than my folks ever done, that's for sure. Plenty of townies and even some tramps treat me like I'm kid simple, but I ain't helpless, and I only act it when I ain't got no better choice, like if I get pinched. I do right fine on my own. Don't need nobody but Cass and Flip. I want to hear one of them venturing tales. Got any? I usually like the scary stuff, but your story needed a love story. Well, some of the songs say love is like being sick in your heart. Don't sound too pleasant to me. I love my dogs, but it don't feel like being sick. Being sick in your heart sounds more like getting Judased, something I know a thing or two about. Hey, do you got any really thrilling stories to tell? I'm hankering for one of those. Were you trying to scare me? Well, you didn't go far enough. Huh. Sadness. Ain't seen no sight sadder than in the city. They want you to feel like a giant among giants, like you can do anything. But I seen them shanty camps full up with folks who cities serve to make the small feel smaller. You got any happy stories? Heading out this early? Well, travel safe. Where are you going to? Decided yet? Maybe our paths will cross. I'm going up the road this way myself. Hope I'll see something fun. I generally do, you know. There's interesting things to see everywhere if you're keeping your eyes.
Clouds roll together to fill the sky. The lightning is so strong that it seems to open a path in the haze above. The thunder is so immense that the ground trembles. The man is the color of mill dust. His smile creases his face like folds in dough. Man shoves the broken door closed behind you. The mill is warm, and the air is heavy with the pain sears your spine. Why did you sleep at this ridiculous angle? Your back complains from being draped over the Muddling through the dark, you stumble into the path of the white deer. Its beauty, you know a way out of here. As the hunter's cries get louder, you approach the deer carefully, palms outstretched. Off the road and into the woods, you can't help but come across this package by the old tree, tied to a sturdy. The shape gives a start.
Please don't tell my pa. Pa doesn't want to live with us anymore. But I want to go with him. Don't tell him, please. I'm hiding.
His father must have been here at some point, but you sure can't see him now. The small town square with the poise of Betty Davis. You question a well-dressed man parked outside an oyster house. You talk with a waitress smoking outside a diner.
Something funny about her. Just showed up one day. Doesn't work.
A longshoreman watches Steve doors load up a crane. This city is like no other you've been to. Crooked streets splay out in a maze of narrow passages, no two alike. Soon, you find yourself in twilight, utterly lost. Compelled by the cold and foreboding night, you don't question it as you drag your bones into the cab. But you realize immediately how strange the vehicle is. It's a sleek thing, like a shallow parabola gliding over the street.
Where to?
He asks. You have to stop and think. Eventually, you name Boston Common, the only landmark you know in this town. He peels off silently. He takes you through ever odder streets, flanked by painfully clean, gleaming buildings and signage for businesses you don't recognize. Even the air seems different. The fares in glowing numbers above his dashboard. It's much too high. Surely a mistake.
No charge,
he insists.
You look like you need a break.
my worth. I won't leave much behind to drag me down. Well, I'm gonna heft my spade up upon my weary back. I'm gonna keep that stride stuck in my soul. 'Cause when my coals burn low and my trains run out of track, I won't be no one else to dig my hole. Well, I got no companion except the wind and the sea. And when I'm gone empty, they're the ones who'll bury me. Well, I'm gonna cast my stones o'er the waters of this land, and by I'll see them far and long. 'Cause when the night come down for to take me hand in hand, this will be my tale, my vagrant song. This will be my tale, my vagrant song. Well, I'm gonna scrawl my name on the bare bones of the earth. I'm gonna dig my heels into the ground. 'Cause when that very man come for to tally up my worth, I won't leave much behind to drag me down. Well, I'm gonna heft my spade up upon my weary back. I'm gonna keep that stride stuck in my soul. 'Cause when my coals burn low and my trains run out of track, I won't be no one else to dig my hole. Well, I got no companion except the wind and the sea.
Well, I'm gonna scrawl my name on the bare bones of the earth. I'm gonna dig my heels into the ground. much to find that can be found.
From the windows of the store, you can hear a radio, turned all the way up, tuned to the Grand Ole Opry show being played across town. Despite their obvious vexation, neither of the girls seems inclined to enter the store to see why the broadcast ceased. They seem to be preparing to leave on their bikes. When you approach, the other one matter-of-factly says,
That's when he died.
and before you can ask anything else, they've ridden away. The window is so grimy you can barely see through the glass, but it's obvious there's nothing to see anyway. It's dark and empty. There's certainly no radio, nor any people. Just a lot.
And when I'm cold and empty, they're the ones who'll bury me. Well, I'm gonna cast my stones o'er the waters of this land, and by I'll see them far and long. When the night come down for to take me hand in hand, this will be my tale, my vagrant song. Yeah, this will be my tale, my vagrant song.
Well, I'm gonna scroll my name on the bare bones of the earth. I'm gonna dig my heels into the ground. 'Cause when that ferryman comes for to tally up my worth, I won't leave much to find that can be found. Well, I'm gonna have my spade up upon my willy back. I'm gonna keep those rocks tucked into my soul.
She's getting married,
'Cause when
the soldier tells you. The two of you observe the church from the dusty road, straining to hear the faint joy of the ceremony transpiring within. I fought for 10 years to come home because she said she'd be here. So what am I supposed to do? What does she expect? That I should throw myself from the nearest cliff? Walk into the ocean? He seems surprised to see you a few steps behind. No, he says. Where I'm going, you can't come.
when I'm still and empty, they're the ones who bury me.
luck again, but there's no shame in dying. Everyone does it. You still have a job to do, but if you want to learn anything more from me, now's the time. And I'm sure we'll end up seeing more of each other before... You haven't earned your freedom yet. Don't be so impatient, though. Haven't you ever heard that... Do you have faith in the dream still? Or for the first time? Is there another dream that we could build? Death isn't as bad as you thought, maybe. It's not like this for everyone. It's a big country, and if you're having trouble making headway, I'm your boss in the sense that you owe me, and so I get to, but I'm not in charge. Go on your way, Seeker. I'm sure we'll meet, at least think about what we've just, and good luck.